Hello and welcome to another episode of FPA Member Insights, a series of interviews where we will find out more about our members, discuss challenges that they face within their respective industries and their solution to these challenges. I'm Freya Green, the Membership and Engagement Officer here at the FPA, and today I'm joined by Matthew Flower, who is the Regeneration Director at Miller Knight, who specialise in refurbishment projects with dedicated passive and structural fire protection divisions. Matthew, thank you for joining me today. Please can you provide us with an overview of Miller Knight, its history and some of the services that you provide?
Yeah, certainly, Freya. So Miller Knight was established in 2011. We have grown from being a passive fire protection contractor to an established principal contractor, carrying out specialist fire remediation projects with a turnover of around 15 million. The owners of the business identified a need for a specialist principal contractor with an in-house passive fire protection and fire door capability that could provide a unique quality-driven service. Everyone at Miller Knight shares this ethos for doing quality and for doing things the correct way. That's really important to us, making sure things are done correct. And we've built all our teams around delivering those principles. We currently have around 100 staff members. That includes a good team of apprentices. We do project range from 20,000 up to 2 million, and durations can be from just a couple of weeks through to one scheme we've actually been there for 4 years. So a range of different timescales.
So in terms of your day-to-day clients, what do they look like?
So, typical client for our company, there's no such thing really as a typical client for us, other than of course they all need to have some passive fire protection issues that need resolving. We work across multiple sectors, so we'll do work in the public sector and emergency services through to some commercial industrial clients. But a big focus of our work is the residential sector. Anyone who's got a responsibility for where people live and sleep, so we're talking about house builders and developers, landlords, property management consultants and agents, insurance companies, pension companies, all these different bodies that have a responsibility for those type of premises. They're our clients. That's our client base. It's a broad spectrum. They've all got similar issues, but every one of them has a slightly different type of environment that we've got to work in.
Okay. Obviously you're dealing with quite complex projects at times. What kind of challenges do you face as a business in the industry?
Okay. I suppose realistically, as with any business, but particularly in fire safety, there are just many challenges. What I've noticed over the years, it might seem strange, but there really is never a dull moment. You really have not got a clue what's going to come up every single day. And from our side, the challenge is helping clients to understand the issues they've got. And then how best to prioritise them. It's often a really good starting point, but that is one of the big issues that we seem to face. It's not quite a hidden problem that they have, but it almost is. And certainly most clients aren't really prepared for some of the issues that they ultimately end up facing. So helping them through that. Then once we're over those hurdles, I suppose the main challenge is often finding the best solution for the client. You're often limited by problems with existing structure, existing services, the way everything was put together. And that generally tends to be one of the big challenges we face. But we've got some really good technical teams here at Miller Knight. And we couple that with the experienced site teams and our relationships with all of our suppliers. And they work just fantastically well together to achieve the correct solution. Again, going back to what I said at the start of doing things the right way. So we have all these people working together. And from that, the next challenge is often finding the correct operatives. So we train a lot ourselves and we retain those staff over a long period of time. But when we bring in people who are experienced, so-called experienced, we find that we have to re-educate them. There's a lot of problems in the industry with people saying, I do it because this is how it's always been done. At Miller Knight, we're not interested in the way it's always been done. We're only interested in doing it a particular way, and that has to be the correct way. That's as far as we're concerned as the Miller Knight way. It has to be done the correct way, has to be a tested detail every time. So they're some of the challenges we face.
Thank you, Matthew. Mill and Knight have been a FPA member for a good few years now. Why did you first become a member, and what resources do you find that you're accessing the most?
We have been a member for some time, definitely. Well, as the UK's leading sort of fire safety organisation, you set the highest industry standards, and we feel that the FPA very much aligns with who we are as a business and what we want to achieve. And being members of the FPA, it allows us to keep right up to date with the latest in fire safety. It assists us in our goal of continually improving and pushing for better for what we do. We know that we genuinely benefit from the continuous updates, the insights that we get given into the fire legislation changes, and that in turn allows us to help our clients. So we see the relationship really with yourselves as being really important. It's something that we talk about to our clients a lot when we're engaging with them initially, and then during the process. It gives them a lot of reassurance that we're engaging with someone of your calibre and that we're members, and we feel that it just all aligns. Both businesses align really well together.
Matthew, thank you for your time today, and thank you to our viewers for watching. As an FPA member, you will have access to a wide range of benefits such as continuous industry updates and insights, exclusive fire safety resources and training and professional development, as well as branding opportunities. You can find out more about becoming a member by visiting our website at thefpa.co.uk. Thank you.